Hey everybody, SG Caper here, doing a unboxing figure review build thing. I was at a little action figure convention this past weekend in Taunton, Mass called ChrisCon. Collectors have really interesting stuff, and it was really focused on action figures, so I got a table there and I drove 3 hours and set up and was pretty excited. And then didn't do as well as I have at the previous toy shows I've been at, because a lot of the people there were really interested in 6-inch stuff. And at the show, there were a lot of people who came because Action Force had a booth, a giant booth there. And so did Mythic Legions. Mythic Legions had, I looked there, I was 2 tables over from their booth, and their line never stopped. The entire time, from the doors opening till closing, they were busy. So people were coming for the 6-inch stuff, and I went over to the Action Force booth. And I'm not really a 6-inch collector. I do collect the G.I. Joe Classified, just because there's not a whole lot of G.I. Joe product out right now. But I saw this figure, the Urban Combat Republic Guard, and this set, the Urban Gear set, and it made me think of my favorite Cobra Saboteur Firefly. So let's take a look at this and see what we think. So, card art includes one figure, Valaverse, Action Force, barcode and whatnot on the bottom. On the back, we have a file card, QR code so you can see stuff, action points for future promotions. Republic Guard, file name various, primary specialty 11B, 11 Bravo, infantry, secondary skills urban combat, birthplace various, rank affiliation various, Republic Territory Guard. In the wake of the collapse of the Union, state governors and military leaders faced a dilemma. There were federal military installations and personnel present within their borders and cut off from any formal chain of command. State leadership acted swiftly, converting their respective military units into a new Republic Territory Guard, which would be responsible for security operations with the borders of each republic. These men and women would conduct security patrols of border zones both by air, land, and sea. Though forbidden from operating outside their republic's borders, they could conduct combined operations with neighboring republics if needed. Faced with a new threat in a new era, the Territory Guard are all that stands in the way of freedom and demise. Dun dun dun. Let's break it open. There you have it. So, Ziploc bag. This is nice because you can reuse it. All right. So inside we have this Republic Guard, and as always, I'm going to mess with the joints. He's got some closed-handed fists in right now. Joints are pretty tight. I should probably, boil and pop, but I'm not going to. Not boil and pop, but warm it up, but I'm not going to. Lots of articulation here. Swivel thighs, double jointed knees, swivel boot, rocker ankle. We got the waist, we got the upper torso, we've got these double jointed shoulders here so we can really position rifles up, down, go all the way around. Yeah, you got a bicep, double elbows, and then the hands. The neck turns and looks like it goes up and down. So lots of articulation. Cool, simple paint job. Reminded me a lot of Firefly, so I grabbed it. What does it come with? Well, let's see. It comes with an alternate head. So we have a light-skinned Caucasian head, and then in this bag We have a African American head and a whole bunch of hands. So he can hold weapons. Now this figure is a basic figure, doesn't come with any weapons. It's just this. And a stand. It has multiple pegs. Looks like you can put like the file card or something back here. Alright, let me swap these hands. See how easy this is. A little more pressure than I'm comfortable with, but whatever. Let's give him a trigger hand and a... There we go. Let's see how easy this is. Swap the heads. Oh, that popped off much easier. So the heads pop on and off much easier than these hands do. If you're gonna switch the hands a lot, I would warm them up just to prevent any breaking. All right, let me put these all in here because this is the next thing I'm gonna open is this here Urban Gear set. Shows you a picture of what should be in there. Shows you the contents. You got some body armor, some pouches, a knife, rifle with some magazines, a pistol with a holster, some belts, thigh guards, backpack, helmet stuff. Not bad. Let's open it up and assemble this guy. Big box for a little bit of stuff. All right. Here is the body armor. It's got some grenades on it. There's a little holster on the back for a knife. Simple paint app, silver, green, gray. Looks nice though. Let's see how easy it is to get on. I'm gonna pop the head off. And now, that went on pretty easy. Look at that. Now with these tabs, I find, and I don't know what you run into, they almost never really work well. It's almost impossible to get the little buttons into the holes. So I take a little tool. That worked. This is just one of my sculpting tools. And I just kind of push the little peg through. That didn't work. And that one came undone. I don't like these. I don't like them on G.I. Joe. I don't like them here either. It is nearly impossible to get these on and have them stay. It just is. See, it's not even going through. All right. Let's take it off. The idea is you push these through and they go through like that. And it works when they're not on the figure and you can get your finger behind there sometimes. Yeah, that's not going in at all. Alright, so strike one. These, they don't want to go in. I could heat it up or something, but I really don't think you should have to. I don't think you should have to heat up or fight with a toy. Just don't. What I do I run into this problem a lot with Marauder vests, and what I end up doing is just cutting the little tab off and gluing them in place, which sucks because it takes away the the ability to take it on and off, but get it to work, sometimes that's what you gotta do. This is such a tight fit here that to really get it to work. Now I'm sure someone out there is gonna yell at their computer, "You're doing it wrong, you gotta do it this way." It should just pop in, okay? It really should. For this price point, it should. All right, I'm not fighting with that anymore. It's not worth it. So there's the vest. And let's put the head back on. Okay, comes with a backpack. Backpack fits in fine. Sits a little far off the back because of the knife sheath. That's to be expected. All right, there's a thigh pad with sheath, a holster. I'm sweating like crazy. It is super hot today. Okay, that's not too bad. Not a fan of the straps over cargo pockets. Defeats the purpose of the cargo pocket. This one has 2 magazine pouches. Okay. Does have a belt. And at the back panel comes off for storage. Didn't realize that till just now. So you can store extra stuff in there. That's good to know. This terrible vest. Not a terrible vest. The vest is fine. I just really don't like the tabs. They need to come up with a better way to keep vests and things attached. So I just pulled and popped the waist off. So I can throw this on. Pop that back in. Now, someone might be thinking, oh, it's not Firefly, it's got green. Firefly is only gray. Well, I made a Firefly custom and I used green because the green looks really good with the gray. As you can even see with this figure. I really don't like these tabs. And I'm just going to give up on this one. Heat it up. Heat it up, it'll work. I don't want it. I don't want it, and you can't make me. Alright. Someone's gonna go, didn't you say if you can't get a toy to work, a children's toy to work, it's not the toy? Yep, I did say that. That was for a $1.25 toy. This is a $22 figure and a $15 set of accessories. They should freaking work. Alright, here we go, accessory time. Helmet. Fits right on there. Here's his rifle. Got the M203 on it with a pistol. There's ear protection for the helmet. There's some night vision. There's the knife and some magazines. And of course, I put that on upside down. Of course I did. Why didn't you tell me? Magazine, magazine. Knife fits in the sheath. That's fine. Alright. See if I can get him to hold the rifle. Fingers on the trigger. Looks good. Except for that stupid tab. Pistol. Some sort of futuristic looking pistol. Let's see the helmet here. So it looks like this. Plugs right in like that. Ear protection. Oh. Come on, there we go. That went in. So at the booth, they had just about everything that they've put out so far, and a bunch of prototype stuff, and it was cool. I almost bought a lot more, but then I was like, why would I do that? Cool figure, fit in well with the G.I. Joe Classified line. Stupid tab, cool accessories, backpack. Has storage, cast in green, used with a little dry brushing. Lots of posability, lots of articulation. With the helmet and the vest on, you do lose some of that neck articulation, which is actually pretty realistic. Good figure. I'm gonna use this as a Firefly. I have the classified Firefly, but this one just looks a little more like the one that I made, and I dig it. I do like it. It's simple in terms of paint. They didn't go crazy, but where there is, like, the paint is great. You know, I'm not seeing a lot of overspray. The parts that are cast well. I like that the rifle and the grenade launcher are both hollowed out. You can get things to put in the rifles, so it looks like you're getting like it's shooting. So cool figure, lots of neat accessories. So this was 2 different sets to make that. Got a bunch of extra hands, so I bought the 2, the Urban Combat Republic Guard and then the Urban Gear set. So I paid 22 for this, 15 for this, so 37, 32, 22 and 22 and 15, 37. And you get this, a little pricey considering that Classified Joes are hitting the shelves at between 23 and 25 bucks, and they come with accessories. I'm a smaller company, so don't want to compare this company to Hasbro, the largest toy manufacturer on the planet, compared to this company, so I get it, but it is a bit pricey. I don't see myself buying more for that reason. My plans for this, I'll do a little bit of detail work on it, some dry brushing, dirty it up, make it look like he's been out in the field a little while, and then maybe I'll show you all what that looks like when I'm done with it. Overall, good figure. I would, if you collect 6-inch and you like the 6-inch figures, buy them. They're cool. There's the pistol, hollowed out barrel. Yeah, good stuff. All right. Let's see if I can get his foot in there. There we go. Cool. All right. Thanks for watching. Take it easy, everybody.